Wednesday, March 8, 2023, you are listening to the Daly Dose Sports Podcast, and I am your host, Clint Daly, coming to you from the Mile High City here in Denver, Colorado. And yes, as you can tell, my voice is not in the best of shape. But we are back for another week of talking sports with a dose of common sense. No, I'm not sick. There's nothing wrong with me. But I lost my voice over the weekend, and it won't come back. So I'm really hoping that it's going to come back. I'm drinking some tea. If you're watching the video, you can see I'm drinking tea. I've got honey in it. I'm trying to get things back. But yeah, it's going to be one of those weeks where I've got to power through it. Here's the thing, though. I do this for you. I mean, every week is a Super Bowl. I'm not an NBA player. I don't get to just take time off when I feel like it. There is none of that. There is no load management here at the Daly Dose. I just come to work every single day. But yes, you can hear I'm not 100%. I feel fine. I just sound absolutely terrible. But I hope that wherever you are, your week is going well. Hope you, your family, your friends, you're all staying strong and healthy right now. Maybe your voice sounds a little bit better than mine. Thank you for tuning into the Daly Dose for another week. And do you know who else has been listening to the Daly Dose? You might not realize this. Yeah, Major League Baseball. Apparently, if you have listened to the podcast for very long, then you know I'm not the biggest baseball guy because it is so slow. It is so slow. It takes like 10 minutes for a single at-bat. Well, we have been saying here at the Dose for years, and I mean literally like 9-10 years, Major League Baseball needs to actually enforce their pitch clock. Do you realize that over the past 10 years, games are just getting longer and longer and longer? The average game, on average, is over 3 hours. Well, Major League Baseball finally listened to the Daly Dose. Apparently, they decided this year they were going to actually step up the enforcement of rules that have been on the books for years. These aren't new rules. They're just going to actually enforce them. Players have 30 seconds to resume play between batters. Between pitches, pitchers have 15 seconds to deliver the ball with no one on, 20 seconds if there's a base runner on base. Batters must be in the box and alert to the pitcher with at least 8 seconds left on the clock, and they only get one timeout per plate appearance. And immediately, when MLB announced this, we heard pushback. The players were complaining they had to hurry too much. They weren't getting nearly enough time to preen between pitches, take off all their equipment, put it all back on. They didn't want to do all that. Hey, they want TV time. Let's be real clear. But Major League Baseball so far has stuck to it, and umpires actually rung a few guys up in spring leagues. A few times, in fact, it even changed the outcome of a game. And do you know what happened? The players have adapted. And guess what? Pace of play is better. And so far, game times are down from over 3 hours to 2 hours and 39 minutes. You are welcome, Major League Baseball. A little gift from the Daly Dose to you. The rule changes are indeed having the effect that I've been saying for years that they would. You simply had to enforce them. You know, we've talked here on the Dose about how the NBA is slipping a little in TV ratings. Going to be talking a little bit more about that today on the show. But I believe the NBA has made some tactical errors with their product. And there is definitely some room for Major League Baseball to go grab some of that sports audience. And speeding up their game can only help. A quicker game makes for far more viewers, and you might even start to pull in more younger viewers, which we know baseball is absolutely desperate to get. Major League Baseball, again, you are welcome. For me, fixing your sport. And I hope that you enjoy much success with the ideas from the Daly Dose. Now, go forth and multiply. Now, we know that I hate when football season ends, and then when March Madness ends, and then the NBA and NHL playoffs end, and then we have nothing to watch until football starts because baseball is so boring. But now, with these new rule changes, making the sport so much quicker, so much more entertaining, we will have baseball to watch. This is absolutely amazing. So will I be watching more baseball this season? No, of course I won't, because it's such a boring sport. But some people will, just not me. And that, my friends, is what is important. Hey, before we jump in today, just want to remind you, be sure you're stopping by DailyDoseSports.com, where we have articles going up every week. We have links to the podcast. We have links to the video. And yes, we even have links to the Daily Dose gear. If you need a new t-shirt, sweatshirt, a hoodie, maybe a coffee mug for the office, whatever you may need, stop by Daily Dose Sports each and every week, and you will find exactly what you need. Also, before we get started today, we do it every year. But if you go over to ESPN and you join the ESPN Men's Tournament Challenge, we have a group over there. And I've actually posted a link at DailyDoseSports.com. If you sign up, it's free. And then you join the group called Daly Dose. DALYDOSE, one word, no spaces. You get points for every correct pick that you get in March Madness. And if you win the challenge, we will send you a Daily Dose t-shirt. We've been doing it every year. Entering is absolutely free. Obviously, you'll have to wait to make your picks until the brackets come out this next Sunday, but you can sign up for it anytime, and then they'll send you emails and let you know when to make your picks. Hey, go win a Daily Dose t-shirt. Bragging rights are on the line, so be sure you stop by and sign up. You know you're going to fill out a bracket. Some of you are going to fill out 1 million brackets. Make sure you fill out one of ours and pick up a fresh, new Daily Dose shirt. You can see one up behind me if you are watching here on the video. Hey YouTube, that is it for the video today, but be sure you go over and you do check out the full podcast, because today on the show, we are going to help you get ready for March Madness by giving you some teams that might end up busting some brackets. They're not big names, but you better be careful about them, because they are teams that have a ton of talent. Might be a little bit sneaky. We have a Daily Dose Top 5 that is college basketball flavored, and we're going to be talking some news today. Got some NBA news, got a big problem coming out in the NBA, and we're going to talk a little bit about the NFL Combine. A couple of interesting things coming out over there. So be sure you go over and you check out the full podcast. I will leave a link here in the comments on YouTube for you. Hopefully the voice holds out this week, and I hope you all have a fantastic week. I will see you all next Wednesday.